Hi friends, I hope you are all doing good. In the last video, we learned how to create variables in Kotlin using where and val. And today, we are taking the next step in Kotlin. We will learn about arithmetic operations and if-else statements in Kotlin. So I have already created one file with arithmetic operations, and so let's start with the example. For that, we will take one function. I'll take function main, double braces. In that, let's take two variables with val. Val means I already told you in last video that val is a variable that something can't change after assign the value. So let's take val x and assign to the value 10, and the next variable, let's take it as a y and assign the value to it 5. Now if you want to add them, we can create a new variable. Let's take it as a sum and store the value or store the result of x plus y in it. So for that, sum is equal to x plus y, and to print the value I will just have to let's take print, and in that I will call sum in that. So this will give us a value of x plus y, which will be 10 plus 5. So let's run this file and check how it works. So the file is building. Yeah, it's compiling, so it should print the value anytime in our console. So let's just wait for some seconds. And yeah, here in console you can see that there is a sum of x plus y, which is 10 plus 5 is equal to 15. Now if you don't want to store the result in another variable like this, if you don't want to take another variable and store that value in the third variable, you can also write it as x plus y. It will also print the same value. So if you don't want to take another variable and don't want to store that value in that, you can directly take it as, let me comment down this and check the result. It will give us a result very shortly. So now you can see that it gives us value x plus y is equal to 10, 10 plus 5 is equal to 15. Now let's say if you want to include the result with inside a message, something like the addition is something like that. For that we use a string template. So we will take a double quotation. Let's take the addition is. Now as I said before, you have to call if you print the message inside the string, you have to take dollar sign like this, and x plus y. But here, if I take dollar x plus y, it will consider only the x value as a variable. So what about it will not consider plus y variables value. So for that you have to take it inside the curly braces. Now, so if you want to print the value inside the string, you have to take dollar sign along with curly braces, and in that you have to take variables. So let's run this file and check the output in our console. So here in our console you can see that the addition is 15. So similarly you can do subtraction, uh, multiplication, yeah, multiplication, division, modulo, and many more operators. So I don't want to go too deep in the math itself because I'm sure that you already know it, and the main thing is to understand how Kotlin handle these operations with variables. Now let's move to the next part, how to make decision in our program using if else conditions. So for that, let me remove this first, and let's take if I want to check whether the value of is greater than y or not. So for that I have already take two values, val x is equal to 10 and val y is equal to 5. So let's check if in the block I will apply condition x is greater than y. If it blocks is true, then I want to print the value of x, right? And if it is not true, then I want to print it as else. In the in another block I want to print value of y. So let's check how this condition is worked. So in this, it will first check these blocks, x is greater than y or not. If it is greater than y, then it will print the value of x. Otherwise, it will go to the else part and print the value of y. So let's check, and let's run the file and check the output. So file is compiling over here at the bottom side. I know guys, the last video was a little bit lengthy as I described variables in very detail, but I will make sure that this video will not should not to be lengthy so you can understand very quickly. So here we can see that it this block is run because the value of x is 10 and the value of y is 5. As x is greater than y, so it prints the value of x. Now let's reduce the value of x. Let's take it as a 2. So let's see, this block will be not run and it will print the value of y because x is not greater than y. So let's check, let's run the file and check the output. File is compiling. So it should print the value in our console anytime. So here you can see that this block is run and it print the value of y. So now if I change the value and give the value same, it is same as it is as y, and check where the check the same function, uh, what will be the output. Let's see in the console what output is coming in our console. Sometimes it's taking some few minutes and sometimes it takes few seconds, so we can't do anything in between. We just have to wait to see the output. Here you can see that it print the value 5, but here we give the same value to both the variable x is equal to 5 and y is equal to 5, so we don't know that which block is run over here, whether it is this or this. So for that we will apply a nested if condition. In that we will apply a second condition, that else if, in the braces I will take if x is equal to y, then I want to print message that in a string that the value of x is equal to y, and in the last block else, and let's take another block. In that I want to print the value of y. So so it checks three blocks. If x is greater than y, then it print the value of x. Else if, sorry for that, else if is x is equal to y, then it will print this message. And else if the both conditions are not right, then it will go to the third block and print the value of y. So let's run this function and see how it works. will print the value very soon. Yes, and here you can see that it run the second block, that the value x is equal to y, because x and the value of x and y both are same, so this condition is right. This block is this block is run and it print this message. So guys, that's it for today, and now you know how to perform arithmetic operations in